What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here, and this one we go over what to expect for Michigan football and the NCAA Committee on Infractions hearing, as that is going on today and tomorrow, June 6th and 7th. We also got some recruiting news for the Wolverines, an update on running back recruiting, and a new running back target for the Wolverines, plus another big official visit weekend coming up. Michigan hosting top targets like a 5-star offensive tackle, some top linebacker targets, and also Michigan on potentially commit watch with a 4-star safety. Plus we got a new crystal ball prediction going in Michigan's favor, and a 4-star defensive lineman down to 2 schools that includes Michigan. It's all going to be in this video and more, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so to start this video, I did want to first start with Michigan going in front of the NCAA's Committee on Infraction Friday and Saturday, today and tomorrow, June 6th and 7th, to provide its stance on the Signgate allegations involving former staffer Connor Stalions. So during these meetings, the Committee on Infractions reviews evidence and allegations and will determine whether violations occurred, the level of these said potential violations, and the penalties that would be handed down. And Michigan will be allowed to present any information and evidence that would help their case as well. And then after the hearing, the Committee on Infractions will meet to discuss what, if any, penalties should be assessed, and the final report is to be released 8 to 12 weeks after the hearing. So we'll likely have to wait until August for a ruling, though we could potentially expect something to be leaked before then. There is also the potential for a settlement. They could always be negotiating, but according to what Chris Ballas of the Wolverine, he said that the likely punishments that have been said by some typically credible outlets, along with the combination with what they've heard, is show causes, large fines, a short more suspension, and anything above that would be unexpected and most likely litigated, as Michigan obviously did self-impose a 2-game suspension on Sherrone Moore, although it's not set in stone, and obviously the NCAA could add on some games. Will be up to Michigan, though, if they accept more games or not, and if not, it will most likely be litigated. So that's what's going on there. And then also worth mentioning that according to Pat Ford, he posted a picture of Connor Stalions, as Connor Stalions himself is in attendance this morning for the hearing. So just wanted to mention that. And then we do got some recruiting news, and I wanted to give an update on running back recruiting here for the Wolverines in the 2026 class. Michigan going after the big fish of the 5-star number 1 running back Savion Hyder, but also Amari Latimer, which we've talked about. However, he has been trending to Wisconsin lately, and while he is set to take an official visit this weekend, as was originally planned according to E.G. Holland of On3 and the Wolverine, he says that we do not expect him to be at Michigan for his official visit this weekend, and that Wisconsin may close things out very soon with Latimer. But the Wolverines have been targeting a new running back target, and that is the 2026 4-star running back from the state of Texas, Ryan Estrada from El Dorado High School in Texas, as according to E.G. Holland of the Wolverine, Michigan quietly hosted him on campus for a midweek visit. Michigan did extend him an offer in May, and while Estrada was supposed to be on campus for an official visit to Wisconsin this week, that no longer seems to be the case. And it seems right now his recruitment is very wide open, so that could be Michigan's running back 2 option potentially. Obviously, they are going all in on Savion Hyder, as they should be. They have already made him one of, if not their top priority target in the 2026 class. So that is an update there, with Amari Latimer currently trending to Wisconsin. And if he doesn't take his official visit to Michigan, that recruitment seems to be all but pretty much wrapped up there. And Michigan could start to really put on the heat for Ryan Estrada, or really pick up the heat, I should say, And Michigan is also set to host a lot of top targets here for official visits, including the 2026 five-star offensive tackle Felix Ojo from the state of Texas. And with Michigan losing out on Leo Delaney, also Carter Scruggs, Wolverines got to get some things going here with offensive line recruiting, losing out on both of them to Clemson. Felix Ojo would be a huge win, but Michigan does have some ground to make up. They're also set to host the four-star cornerback Kerry Adams, a top 100 cornerback from the state of Maryland. We've talked about the four-star linebacker Nick Abrams, Michigan, a top school in that recruitment right now, and that'll be another big official visit right there in that recruitment. Michigan also set to host the four-star linebacker Braden Rouse, also the four-star edge Trenton Henderson, and along with Felix Ojo from the state of Texas, Michigan also set to host Donovan Webb, a four-star safety from the state of Texas. He's announcing his decision on July 2nd, and then also another big one is the four-star safety Jordan Deck, which we have talked about, and right now Jordan Deck is a potential recruit that the Wolverines might have a chance to close with a good visit. So we'll be keeping eyes on that recruitment this weekend on an official visit, a very important official visit right there, as the Wolverines trying to gain some momentum here on the recruiting trail. We do got some news on a 2026 four-star linebacker Kenneth Goodwin from the state of California, as the Wolverines have gotten a crystal ball prediction. It was put in yesterday by 24/7 Sports staff projection for Kenneth Goodwin. Now he is set to take his official visit to Michigan on June 13th. He also has official visits set up with Oregon on June 20th, and he has a top 5 consisting of SMU, Georgia, Texas A&M, Michigan, and Oregon, and will be announcing his commitment on July 1st, as Michigan is looking to have a big month of June and July, especially after these official visits. This is the period really where Michigan definitely has to get things going in the 2026 recruiting class, and as we've said many times before, these official visits will be huge for the Wolverines. But we also do got news on the 2026 four-star defensive lineman Titan Davis from the state of Missouri, ranked top 100 recruit on 24/7 Sports composite rankings, 98th nationally, and he is now down to just 2 schools, Michigan and Alabama. He took his official visit to Alabama already. Michigan will be getting the last one on June 20th, and he did have other official visits scheduled with Penn State and USC, but they have both been canceled. According to Ellen True of 24/7 Sports, he says that following the trip to Ann Arbor, he will work towards coming to a college decision, and Michigan has long recruited him, had him up in the spring. Defensive line coach Louis Besito has built a strong relationship with him and has been in consistent contact, but he did have a strong visit to Alabama, and Alabama has risen quickly in his recruitment, but Michigan will still get their chance here, it seems, on their official visit on June 20th before making an official announcement soon after his official visit to Michigan. But with that, that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to go ahead, drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more if you are new around here. I greatly appreciate it, and we will see you guys in the next video. Go Blue.